Hey friends, Susan Kayne here. Just wanted to come to you for a few minutes face to face. Hey friends, Susan Kayne here. Just wanted to come to you for a few minutes face to face. I hope this live video makes it through the cyber waves. I've been having all sorts of technical challenges this morning as I've tried to share with you from out in the stable and the paddock. So hopefully, since we're connected by cables here at the desktop, things will go a little bit smoother. We are just so ecstatic to have opened our sanctuary to Mabel the Molly Mule. You will see in the comments here a link to fundraising for Mabel. Mabel is 30 years old. That does seem ancient. However, mules do live to the age of 50. So hopefully, Mabel will be with us for a long time at the sanctuary. She came from a Mennonite community in central New York where she was abused, used, and then neglected, starved, and cast aside. So if you can imagine working your whole life being probably in mule to human years, about 70 or so, doing all that has been asked of you, and then you are starved, and your hooves are so long, it's a miracle that you can even walk. Your bones are sticking through like tent poles. Um, just has had the worst of it. Where she was cast aside, the lot that she was at, she got tangled up in some barbed wire. We don't know how that happened, but she does have all the gouges on her. You will see the link to the fundraiser if you would like to participate in safeguarding beautiful Mabel the Molly Mule's future here in Sanctuary at Unbridled. She is 18 hands tall, so she will officially be the biggest equine here in residence. And when her health is all cleared and she is strong enough to make the trip here, she will come to Sanctuary and she will join probably our cuddle corner, which includes Arnie the mule and the snow donkeys being Snowflake, Snowball, her yearling, and little Erlise, which means snowdrop in Welsh. So that is really exciting. Friends, I fell in love with mules when I worked at Equine Advocates. Prior to that, I really hadn't any exposure to them, except for Kathleen Conklin's John Henry, who was a really notable mule in my younger days. And Kathleen is on the Capital Region Show Circuit, Capital District Hunter Jumper Council, someone I grew up with, and she had a mule named John Henry, and this mule like did everything. She drove him with a fancy cart. She rode him. She showed him, and he really broke through a lot of barriers for mules, as I remember. So that was my introduction to mules. And then at Equine Advocates, there was Jewel was an ancient mule, and Gizmo and Gonzo, and they were just so different than horses in the way that they would look at you, and you could feel them thinking about you, and it was almost like once you earned their trust a little bit, you could just think it and they would know it. So I am admittedly still in the infantile stages of learning about mules, but what a privilege to be able to care for them, to be able to rescue them, and to be able to welcome Mabel the Molly Mule to soon join Arnie the Mule here at Unbridled. So to those of you who have already given, thank you so much. This work is not possible without you. And when you give to Unbridled, you are truly giving a lifeline to the equine beings whom we serve. There is nothing they can give in return. What can they do? They they are here as a nation among us. They're amazing co-creators of our dreams throughout their lives, and most often the animals who we help in the sanctuary really have nothing left to give but light and love and gratitude. So thank you for being their lifeline and realizing how sacrosanct not only is their life, but your gift um, to give them the best possible life they can have through the rest of their years. For our young stock, they have a little bit of a different agenda because they're healthy, they're strong, they're curious, and they're looking to get out into the world. And as much as we are so privileged to be able to care for older horses in golden years, the same applies to the young horses that we are able to place them within what I am seeing as a new rising up of young people who are really considerate of horses first, thinking about how the horse experiences his or her own life. And in that, we're able to place our horses that we know to be able to go out into the world, whether they're show horses, pleasure horses, companions, whatever really is the best amplification of who they are, we're able to place them accordingly. So that's really exciting because we do have a few pending adoptions here. Updates on Kitty. Miss Kitty is doing well. She's shown no outward signs of any sickness at all, which is wonderful. She had pretty heavy strangles when she was in the stockyards in Stroud, Oklahoma. She had her first round of PCR testing. She'll get another round of that before she leaves our quarantine barn and integrates into the herd um, here at Unbridled. Luna and Dolce, amazing. Luna is quite an uh, interesting mare in that she is very aggressive, very feral in her reactions. I think from being abused, from being on the auction circuit, and through the slaughter pipeline. So I handle her very gingerly, very respectfully, and every day she comes a little bit more my way with curiosity and trusting, and I think she'll be fine in time. We're just holding space for her. She is outwardly healthy. Again, she needs more swabbing PCRs. Little baby Dolce is doing fantastic. Wounds on her legs that were just massive and grotesque looking, and you'd think, how could they possibly heal, are just down to the size of a dime on each side. Lot of work going in there, keeping her wrapped, her daily bandage changes, and getting her the medications that she needs on a regular schedule. So all of that work has really, really paid off in the results that we're seeing and her precious little life getting going in the right direction. She is sweet, she's cuddly, she loves to be scratched, to be curried, so I can't wait until she gets a green light on her health to be able to get her into the field with little Gracie so the babies can play together. Oh my goodness, friends. Lots going on behind the scenes, not just with the horses, but in the reclamation of our infrastructure here, changes that will be forthcoming that I'll share with you in upcoming broadcasts and videos. This weekend at the Sanctuary on Sunday, July 14th, we have a very, very special Read to the Rescues featuring Kobe Yamada's book, Maybe, to unleash the possibilities in learners of all ages. If you're not familiar with Maybe, get yourself here Sunday and learn about the book Maybe. It is appropriate for children and adults, and I promise you will leave here invigorated, excited, enthusiastic about all the incredible possibilities that exist right within you, that are uniquely you, and the gifts that you can deliver to the world. And imagine that, learning about that in the company of our beautiful rescued equine beings here in Sanctuary. So this session will be led by Micheline Wilson, who's our education director, and she developed this um, program specifically for our Read to the Rescues curricula. So it's really, really exciting. These events are limited. This is limited to 24 participants. So it is really meaningful, it's intimate, and you get extra hands-on time with the horses. So I hope that you can join us. It is on Eventbrite. It is free to attend. We just ask that you please RSVP, and the link is right here in the body of this post. July 27th, The Art of Us, a 60-piece exhibition that has been in place at the Suffern Free Library since June 1st, is coming to its conclusion. So we're having a special closing ceremony celebration on Saturday, July 27th at the library. It is from 2 until 4 p.m. So I hope that if you are in that area in Rockland County, that you will please come say hello. I will be there. The artwork is available for purchase, and you can bring the Horses of Unbridled into your home, into your workspace, and enjoy them all year long through beautiful, candid photography, imaging, and some really fun Andy Warhol inspired 12 by 12 panels of the animals as well. So that is July 27th. Again, free to attend, RSVP on Eventbrite. August 10th, we have our big gala. Unbridled is officially 20 years old. And what is really, really super cool is that that is the actual day that Unbridled was formed in New York State. And I have the certificate from the Department of Corporations of New York that August 10th, Unbridled Thoroughbred Foundation was born into existence in 2004. So we have a gala on the 20th, right, or on the 10th, celebrating our 20th anniversary, right here on the sanctuary amidst 1,000 years. We have 1,000 years of sentient lives right here in residence. Imagine what they have seen, what they have heard, what they have experienced. I try to give voice to who they are and how I feel what they share every week in a column in our local papers and through posts right here on Facebook. So that is kind of a synopsis of what's happening in the immediate future here at Unbridled. The horses are well. We're doing a ton of work on the grounds with fencing, with safety matters, just infrastructure, cleanup. This farm itself was a rescue. It was abandoned for approximately 10 years before Unbridled occupied it. So it has been a behemoth and Herculean effort to just clean it up. We must have taken 100 loads of just dumpsters of crap that people left here who previously dwelled in this space. But I feel like it is lightening up, it is lifting, and we're really starting to see the light of day of who we can be, how we can expand, how we can grow, how we can truly become the biggest and most efficient and meaningful organization in service to making life better for all of our equine friends, for all of the wonderful things equine have done for us since the dawn of time. It is within me that I feel that we owe them so much more. We owe them our very best. They don't deserve to go to slaughter. They don't deserve to be abandoned, abused, neglected when they're old. What they deserve is our respect for all that they have done for us for so many centuries. And I'm so grateful, friends, that you feel the same way and that you are joining me on this journey with Unbridled Sanctuary. I hope this gives you an update, just a quick update, 15 minutes on a Friday, of what's happening at the sanctuary. Always feel free to email me. I am hands-on in everything. So I'm often pulled in many directions, and we've got a lot of great stuff going on that is, like I said, Herculean effort. I don't know what other words to phrase it in, but that's what it is. And it's showing up, the results are showing up in what we can offer to our community, in access to the horses, to what we do, why we do it, in educational initiatives. The Stable Classroom has a lot of programs percolating in it that we will unfold and reveal in the fall as we get that going through humane education, through art, academics, literacy. So lots and lots of good stuff, all thanks to you. Thanks to your generosity. It is because of you, because of your giving, we are able to grow. I can lead this charge. I have the experience and the know-how with the horses. We have a magnificent infrastructure. We have great volunteers. We have tremendous stable staff. So we are well positioned to really, really take a quantum leap into these next 20 years. So thank you, friends, for your love and support. Click on the links. Please get yourself here when you can to come and visit. I look forward to keeping you updated on everything, to seeing you in person. Keep Mabel the Molly Mule in your thoughts and prayers. She is safe in quarantine with Cindy Noll out in Plymouth, New York, and when her health is cleared and she's strong enough, she'll come this way. So good things happening. Thanks to you. Be well. Have a beautiful weekend. And please come visit us at the sanctuary. Thank you, dear friends. Thank you for sharing your valuable time with me right here, right now, this Friday morning, July 12th. Thank you.